They say some legends are just stories. But what if this one is real? What if there's something lurking behind the mirror, waiting for you to say her name? Many have tried. Some laughed, some screamed, and some were never seen again. Tonight we uncover the terrifying truth behind the legend of Bloody Mary. But be warned, once you hear her story, she might just hear you too. They say there's a name you should never whisper in the dark, a name that has echoed through centuries, carrying with it a curse that no one dares to challenge. Bloody Mary, a legend that has haunted children, dared the brave, and left behind stories of terror. But what if I told you this isn't just a myth? What if Bloody Mary is real, and those who call her name never return the same? There are whispers of a woman, centuries ago, accused of unspeakable crimes. Some say she was a witch, burned alive by villagers who feared her power. Others claim she was a grieving mother, robbed of her child, her sorrow so immense that she cursed the world with her vengeance. But one thing remains unchanged, her name. And when you call it 3 times in front of a mirror, something answers. A girl named Lisa was the first to disappear in 1994. It was a sleepover, laughter filling the room, until one of them brought up the legend. They stood in the dimly lit bathroom, candles flickering, and chanted her name 3 times. The silence that followed was suffocating. Lisa's friends laughed, teasing each other for being scared. But Lisa never laughed. She stood there, frozen, her eyes fixed on the mirror. Then, she screamed. A scream so blood-curdling, so inhuman, that it made the others run. When her parents found the bathroom door locked from the inside, they had to break it open. Lisa was gone. The mirror cracked, and the only thing left behind was a single, bloody handprint on the glass. Many believe it's just an urban legend, that it's all a psychological trick, an illusion of the mind. But then, how do you explain the disappearances? The ones who called her name and were never seen again? How do you explain the stories of people who saw something in the mirror that wasn't their reflection? Take the case of David Carter, a skeptic, a man who laughed at the legend. He wanted to prove it wrong, recording himself as he stood in front of the mirror. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. His smile faded as the air around him turned cold. The candlelight flickered. His reflection, it didn't move. He blinked. The reflection did not. And then, slowly it smiled. A twisted, sinister grin that didn't belong to him. The video cut to black. They found his camera lying on the bathroom floor, the mirror shattered, the walls smeared with something dark. But David was never found. The stories keep coming. A woman waking up with deep scratches across her back after she saw a figure standing in her mirror at night. A man who swears he heard whispering from the other side of the glass, calling his name in a voice that sounded like his own. A child who saw her reflection blink when she hadn't, and now refuses to look into mirrors at all. But the scariest part? It's not just an old legend. It's happening now. Right now, as you listen to this, someone somewhere is standing in front of a mirror, whispering her name. Maybe out of curiosity, maybe out of disbelief, maybe out of a dare. And maybe, just maybe, she's listening. Because that's the thing about Bloody Mary. She doesn't need you to believe in her. She just needs you to say her name. And when you do, she comes.